People of the internet, Kill Tony fans are finally waking up and seeing the truth that the Kill Tony regulars are terrible and don't deserve the stage time they are given week after week after week. We are going to go over to the Reddit and see exactly what these Kill Tony fans have been saying and what they want done now they have woken up and seen the truth. First, we have a post from Lowlake5022. Can we please get rid of David Lucas already? As you can see, this is the Kill Tony subreddit, and this is on here. It is on here. I can't believe it, but let's read it before it gets taken down. He comes up with the most generic, repeatable one-line roasts, which is the only reason Tony likes him. His sets are fucking awful. I spent money to see his show because he promoted it by saying he was in the Kill Tony Hall of Famer. And it was a mistake. Crowd was literally dead too, and I could tell that he knew he was bombing hard. Not to mention, his odor is actually disgusting and off-putting. Well, first off, you should not believe in the Kill Tony Hall of Fame. Kill Tony has no funny comedians. Tony Hinchcliffe isn't even funny himself. Have you seen his sets? If you haven't, go to his Twitter, watch his garbage special. And if you still are a big fan, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this isn't my feelings. This isn't me trying to get tribal and be right. I'm telling you, this is objectively terrible comedy and we deserve better. And yeah, I'm trying to get it out there so maybe we could get good comedy. If we keep allowing these guys to get promoted, you're only going to get more and more trash. You can't put trash at the top and think it's going to be gold. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So going on here, going back through, well, also it's really weird that he stinks so bad. If you have money from being at the mothership, you got to have some cash, right? Why do you smell? You shouldn't have money and smell. You shouldn't smell ever. Smelling good is one of the most important things ever. I love good scents, especially lemon scents. You know, if you have a good lemon scent or a good lemon shampoo, it can change your whole life and make your day 10 times better. Just opening it, the hot water falling down on you, all the steam. Those herbal essence commercials from the 90s, they were pretty spot on. When you smell something that good, you're like, I believe in it. Okay, anyways, going back through Kill Tony, how the hell did he ever get into the Hall of Fame? And even if his roasts aren't good, they're always the same shit over and over and over, but in different ways. None of it is unique or original, and anytime you roast him back, he just acts like an entitled fat kid from kindergarten who can't take anything without either crying or snapping right back. Do you see that? Their jokes aren't original. They're not unique. They all do the dick balls jokes and all that stuff. It's just body humor. It's just constant, nothing original. It's just so, we need something more. We need something of substance, and they have no clue what substance is. Okay, going on. He has maybe 3 total good minutes of content out of the hours he has been interviewed on the show. Not to mention a majority of his jokes are stolen. Isn't that funny? Joe Rogan, the head of the Rogan sphere, the head of the comedy mothership. And I think this year, everyone from Tony Hinchcliffe to Joe Rogan to a few others have all been caught stealing jokes. And aren't these the people that jumped on that Carlos Mencia train? The whole, we are holier than thou, we don't steal jokes, we're going to take out anybody that does. And what do you know? When you act holier than thou, you're probably doing the same thing you're accusing somebody else of doing. That's how it is. That's why you got to admit you're a failure. You ain't shit, because you aren't. You're just stumbling through life like everybody else. And every time you put yourself on a pedestal, somebody's going to kick that thing out. Because life is hard, and it will prove the truth no matter what. That's just how it is. That's how it is. Okay. It's stolen jokes, right? And it's crazy. Everyone who glazes him doesn't even seem to care, because he is a charismatic fat guy who thinks abusing women is a funny joke. This is so true. You know, I never get that. You hear all these people speak these morals and how they got to stand up for women, but when it actually comes time to stand up for women, nobody says nothing. I was the first person to do a story. I found that clip on Reddit. It hadn't been done. I was the first person to do a story on him choking someone out. And you'd be surprised of all the people that defended him. It's just shocking. But, you know, you wake up in life and see that everything's pretty much a lie. That has to do with humans. Because humans are always self-interested, and they'll cover up anything that benefits them or will stop their benefits. You know, that's just how it is. He isn't special. He isn't good at comedy. Nothing about him makes sense to be in the Hall of Fame. He is an embarrassment to the rest of Kill Tony. Petition, never bring David Lucas back down below. There it is. And, you know, like a lot of times you can go, oh, but on the official Kill Tony, where they're criticizing someone Tony has chosen to be a regular on that show, it has 1.3 upvotes and 445 comments. Can you believe that? That's crazy. That's crazy, right? Let's read some. They said, they compare him to Patrice O'Neal too, which is an insult to Patrice. There it is. It says here, Patrice O'Neal shaped. He's trying to imitate Patrice so hard he got... I didn't... Oh, man. Okay, let's go down a little more. I'm going to try and... Oh, man. Tony be catching, throwing stars with them booty cheeks. I love it. This is great. This is good to see. I thought maybe this was the man himself when I first started reading. Oh, man. It's there, man. The comments are not nice. The comments are not nice. I'm just shocked I'm seeing this. Let's move on. Let's move on. The next one. Good to see Hans is still absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. And oh, it's so good to see this. I did a video on this and people were just like, no, like this guy is so terrible. So terrible. And I'm glad to see that he's doing it. Let's look at some of the comments. And this is important. On the Kill Tony subreddit, this has 904 upvotes. He didn't even... The fan base only wants special needs. Oh, Lord. You can't read Reddit on YouTube, can you? I thought, okay. I swear some of you jerk off to comedians. The sub has such a huge Hans hate boner. Oh, my gosh. The sub is, there you go. He's a top 1% commenter. The people do not like this guy, man. Hans Kim. Oh, this guy thought it was a good set. All right. Moving on to our last one. I'm not a Cam hater, but him closing is wild. Cam is catching some heat. He's got 407. Cam is starting to get put on that chopping block like David Lucas and Hans. You know what? Soon we're going to be making Cam videos. You know, Cam. The downfall of Cam has begun. Whoa, the comments are feisty. Oh, wow. There you go. And you could read it. You could read it for yourself. Let's move on here a little bit. Anyone else tired of the constant complaining? See, the walls of the Kill Tony fandom is crumbling. The infighting is beginning. They're starting to tear each other apart like wild little hyenas. All right. I've never heard of a more whiny fan base than Kill Tony or the wider mainstream comedy podcast scene in general. Everything from Too Lazy to Try to every other post on this sub. I can't be the only one who's absolutely tired of hearing people nonstop nitpick it all. Well, you shouldn't have liked something so terrible. The thing is you can't stop it now. These guys got away with it when the hype train was running at full speed, but now people are realizing like the hype is died down. All the gimmicks, all the podcast interviews have been done 100 times, and now you're just stuck with your comedy, and it's bad, and it's very bad, and people don't like it anymore. That's what it is. I suggest you guys go check these articles out. Go see for yourself what people are saying. They want to get rid of these guys. It is what it is. Get them gone. Throw William Montgomery in there too. Get rid of that guy while you're at it. In fact, scrap the whole show. Nobody cares about it anymore. It's a done deal. Kill Tony fans are mad. This is good. The revolution is going to begin. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a revolution, but hopefully some good comics come out of the woodwork soon because we need them real bad.